All right, buckle up, folks, because the drama surrounding Gypsy Rose Blanchard is heating up yet again, and this time it involves her boyfriend, Ken. According to insider tea spilled by Gypsy's friend Bree, things got tense last week when Ken seemingly vanished for a few hours, leaving Gypsy in a full-blown panic mode. Here's what reportedly went down. Ken was missing for most of the night, prompting Gypsy to frantically call the police, local hospitals, and anyone who could help locate him. She feared the worst, only for Ken to finally call her back at 5:30 a.m., claiming his phone had been stolen. Sounds convenient, right? But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Let's dissect this drama.
What do I want, y'all? I want something not too heavy, but I kind of want to, can I say this? I kind of want to Oaks May, the stuff I don't always Oaks May, but I get so goofy sometimes though. Aubrey, where's Aubrey? Oh my God, I love the video that she posted today. It was so funny.
Now, we're not saying Ken's story doesn't add up, but it's got more holes than Swiss cheese. According to the details, he didn't seem to be in any trouble at all, which leaves many questioning his excuse. Was his phone really stolen, or was this just a creative way to snag a boys' night out? Now, let's go a little deeper, shall we? The whole Ken Goes Missing drama has opened up more questions than it has answered. While Ken's claim that his phone was stolen might seem plausible on the surface, some fans think this is just a cover-up for deeper issues brewing between him and Gypsy. One big red flag people have noticed is how detached Ken seems whenever he's seen with Gypsy. Whether it's public appearances or social media posts, he often looks checked out, like he's physically there but mentally somewhere else. It's got fans speculating, is Ken already regretting his involvement in Gypsy's very public life, or is he simply overwhelmed by the constant media frenzy? Some have even suggested that Ken might feel suffocated by Gypsy's attempts to rebuild her narrative and stay in the spotlight. After all, being associated with someone as controversial as Gypsy can't be easy. Is this missing phone incident just the beginning of cracks in their relationship, or was it a one-off coincidence? To add fuel to the fire, Bree, the friend who spilled the beans, allegedly mentioned this while under the influence, making her confession even more unfiltered. As the saying goes, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. And this little tidbit about Ken's absence might be a peek into cracks forming in his relationship with Gypsy. People are also pointing out Ken's body language in public appearances with Gypsy. He often seems distant or even tired of the constant attention, leading some to speculate that he needed a break from the high-maintenance dynamic of their relationship. Is this the real reason for his disappearance? The jury's still out. Speaking of Gypsy, she's back in the spotlight yet again, promoting her upcoming book, My Time to Stand, which is set to release on December 10th. But the announcement has stirred up mixed reactions, not just from the public, but apparently from Ken himself.
Hey everybody, good morning. So I'm so excited that my new book, My Time to Stand, is coming out very, very soon. It comes out December 10th. And you can get your copy, whether it be the original copy, an audio version, or a signed copy in the links below.
Flashback to 2019, when Ken posted on Facebook about his exhaustion with Gypsy's story being rehashed over and over. He wrote a scathing post directed at someone involved in the Blanchard family drama, claiming that Gypsy needed to stop reliving her past and move on. Here's a snippet of what he said. Gypsy's story has been told many, many times. It needs to stop. How can she heal and move on if she's constantly rehashing the same story into the spotlight every 3 months? Now, fast forward to today. Gypsy is gearing up to tell her story yet again, and people are wondering if Ken still feels the same way. Is he secretly rolling his eyes behind the scenes, or has he come around to support her latest venture? One thing that has fans raising eyebrows is Gypsy's behavior in her recent video promoting the book. Observers noted that she used a baby voice while addressing her audience, a tactic her soon-to-be ex-husband once called out as manipulative.
Joey King's voice was great though, kind of matched it to a T. Let me tell y'all something about Gypsy. I will tell y'all this before I leave. Gypsy turns on that voice when she's wanting something bad. That voice does come on, she lays it on thick, which I always thought was so cute. When she wanted something, she would throw that voice on. And her voice stayed the same. I mean, it's nothing that was different, but it's like when she wanted something more, she'd hit that voice and knew that it got me. You know, she knew what she was doing. Guys, I know y'all don't, I know y'all are like it's baby talk or anything, but she didn't like baby talk with it. It would just, I don't know, like, guys, she knew I love her voice. She knew I loved her voice. So, guys, y'all can call me weird for that. I thought it was unique. Like, I will tell y'all this, for a person to grab my heart, they have to be really unique, really different. And that's one thing about Gypsy that I always loved. I always felt like she was one of a kind. Like, you gotta imagine her story and us, it was one of a kind. So, guys, I'm not gonna bash Gypsy. I still have love for Gypsy, I always will.
According to those close to her, Gypsy switches to this tone whenever she wants to appear more innocent or win sympathy from others. But after all the media scrutiny she's faced, many are asking, is the baby voice really fooling anyone? The title of her book, My Time to Stand, has also been the subject of speculation. Critics have pointed out the irony, questioning what exactly she means by standing. After all, Gypsy had plenty of opportunities to stand against her mother's abuse or leave peacefully, but instead she chose a more violent path. Is this book truly about redemption, or is it another attempt to control the narrative? Now let's talk numbers, folks. Life After Lockup isn't exactly breaking viewership records. With episodes drawing significantly fewer viewers than other reality shows like Teen Mom or Real Housewives, it's no wonder producers might be trying to stir up drama to keep things interesting. But will it work? The ratings suggest that people are over the constant retelling of Gypsy's story. Even her reality TV appearances aren't pulling in the kind of buzz producers might have hoped for. If things don't turn around soon, the show could face cancellation. And if that happens, where does that leave Gypsy?
So, Life After Lockup, these are the views per episode. Compared to other reality TV shows, this is low. Even Teen Mom is about in the 400 to 600,000 viewership, which it's plummeted, Teen Mom, because people are kind of over it. They're not teens anymore, right? So let's take a look at other reality shows. So Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, 2.5 million viewers, and that was in 2023. And then we have The Bachelor, another and you know, regular shows on networks like ABC, NBC, and Fox, they draw about 5 to 7 million viewers per episode. And then you got the NFL, which is 19 million. So the reason why I think all this drama is going on as well is to draw in viewership for the first episode, because they have extremely low views, and if it continues that, you know, her series will be canceled, and then what will they have to go back on? Like I said, is it going to be marriage boot camp, that type of thing? What do you guys think?
Here's the million-dollar question. Is Gypsy trying to manipulate the narrative with all this drama to save her career? Or is this just the natural chaos of her life spilling over into the public eye? Either way, it's clear that her team is desperate to keep her relevant, even as public interest seems to be fading. If the book wasn't enough, Gypsy's reality TV stint isn't exactly blowing up the charts either. Reports show that Life After Lockup is struggling to draw in viewers. Compared to heavy-hitting reality shows like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, 480 million, or even aging franchises like Teen Mom, 600 viewers, Gypsy's show is falling flat. The drama surrounding her and Ken might be part of a strategic effort to generate buzz for the show. After all, low ratings could lead to cancellation, and Gypsy might be left scrambling for her next gig. Could this drama be staged to save her series, or is it just another chapter of chaos in her post-prison life? So, what do we make of all this? Gypsy and Ken's relationship seems to be under strain, with questions about loyalty, manipulation, and personal boundaries coming to the forefront. Meanwhile, Gypsy's efforts to stay in the public eye, through her book, her TV show, and now this drama, are drawing mixed reactions. Now, back to the main tea. Do we believe Ken's phone was actually stolen, or was he just looking for a little breathing room? And if he really did need a break, what does that say about the state of their relationship? And let's not forget the elephant in the room, Gypsy's book. Will it actually offer fresh insight into her story, or will it be more of the same? Is the baby voice a calculated move to sell more copies, or is it just who she is? There are so many layers to this drama, and we want to hear your take. Is Gypsy being unfairly judged, or is she leaning too heavily on her past to stay relevant? And what do you think about Ken's role in all of this? Supportive partner or reluctant participant? What do you think, though? Was Ken really out partying, or was it all an innocent misunderstanding? And do you believe Gypsy's book will offer new insights, or is it just another attempt to cash in on her past? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, stay tuned for more juicy updates. Thank you for sticking around for this deep dive into Gypsy Rose Blanchard's latest drama. This story has more twists and turns than a reality show. It is one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't hold back. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest gossip and updates. Until next time, stay curious, keep sipping that tea, and remember, the truth is always stranger than fiction.